Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. I'm Fiona and today I've got the Earthy metallics out. I'm going to be doing a swipe on a 18 by 24 inch canvas, and I'm going to try covering the canvas completely in the base first. So covering the whole thing up, then doing my swipes on top and then tilting and see how that works out. So let's get started. Okay. So I have my pre-loved canvas here and I'm going to completely cover it in my base. So I might get this palette knife to help me spread it. I've never done it this way before, but I thought I'm going to get all my corners covered. Is sometimes when I'm tilting I lose stuff because I feel like I need to get to the edge, and I want to see what happens if I don't have that to worry about. Right, so that's my top. I actually want to cover the sides as well, so I might use my finger. Okay, so I've loosely covered all my edges. They're not perfect. I will probably add a bit more black on. So one thing I'm seeing is that it's really has to be flat. So it's probably a good idea for me to tilt this first. Okay, so it's not a thick layer. I'm a little bit worried about it already. Just from when I was trying to do a little tilt, it's moving at different rates depending on how thick it is. But I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, I'm going to do lines. I know I don't normally do lines. I have done it before. And I want to swipe I want two swipes separated. Yeah, all right. That's a thick line. Gold. That's a very thick line. I haven't decided whether to use the silver. What I might do is do my first swipe and then decide if I want to use the silver. So this is getting lighter and lighter. It's kind of gone from dark to light. I'll see how that goes for colour. Something like that. I may just add a little bit of black here. Do I want the silver? No. No, I'm not going to add the silver. But I am going to use black swipe mix. This is my oxide black mixed with Australian Floetrol. I'm nervous about this one. Right, here we go. I think I might have grabbed a bit of the black first, which is not really what I wanted. Nice. That's pretty. I mean, this almost looks silvery anyway, even without the silver. Alright, I haven't decided what to do with that yet, but I'm going to put down my other colour first. I'm going to do it in the same order. I wonder if this is going to eat in. I can't see it doing anything like that yet. Alright. I hope this tilts alright. Because I haven't got as much black. So that will be a bit of a test. I might have to add a bit more black on. Cool. Okay. Should I go that way? Let's try it. Let's use the little one again. Let's go this way. Going to add a little bit of black. I'm going to tip that off anyway, I hope. Maybe not so much that way. Alright, let's give this a go. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Oh. At the moment I love it, but I am a bit worried about the tilting. Let's just go slow. And see something. Yeah. Actually wasn't going to go this way first, but now I am. Well, it was a good idea, but it didn't quite work, I don't think. That doesn't mean that it's not going to look good. Need to get to the corner. Now I'm just fixing the composition. So I guess I'm a little bit disappointed because it was looking really pretty. And I don't hate it. I will have to come up and touch up the black there. I want the black negative space, so what I'm going to do, I think, is just make sure that I've got my edges covered. And it actually looks quite good. Even though it wasn't the way I was going for it. I think I kind of saved it. I'm only kind of disappointed because I know what it could have been, I think, if my paint was good. But it was an experiment, and you know, it could have been a success, and then I would have found something new. But maybe I would have had to have used more paint, but I don't really like wasting paint. I know I could scoop it up. I hope this dries out okay. And it's not too bumpy. I feel like it's going to be. I guess we'll find out when it's dry whether that's worked or not. Okay, I will bring you in for the wet result. Okay, here is the wet result. And this is what I'm worried about here, where it's different levels. I've had that on a canvas a while back and it didn't look good when it dried, so maybe I should have kept tilting. I just prefer this composition, but if it ruins the canvas, then it wasn't worth it. This is interesting through here. I quite like that, the way it ended up going through there at the different rates. So I guess there's, you know, you can get some interesting effects if you have different thicknesses of paint throughout the canvas, as in the amount of paint that's in there, not the actual consistency. So this is all sort of blended a bit, and that could be a consistency problem. The cream is popping through a little bit through there and over here. So we're getting a bit of reaction with the cream, or it could be because that was right next to the champagne gold, so that could be what's popping through. I really like this through here, it's quite pretty. So if it does dry wonky, my other option is to try putting resin on it. Not sure. I'll bring it back when it's dry and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm really worried about it, so I thought I might try brushing and see if we can fix it that way. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping that the brush marks will not stay. Alright, that's getting worse. Yeah, I think I might have made it worse. Okay, here is the dry result. And I'll bring you in, have a look at some of the shine here. Now these sections here and up the top are lumpy, so it's not a great finish. But my thought, the lacing's pretty nice through there. My thought is that I might try putting resin on this. I haven't done it on this size canvas, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get it to not sink. I may need to brace it underneath so that it doesn't dip in the middle, because all the resin will just run into the middle, which is not what I want either. So I can try the resin and see, just for my own benefit, if it actually evens everything out, because overall I quite like the design. So yeah, I have used these colors again on a smaller canvas using a bit more of the burnt sienna, and it's turned out to be one of my most favorite pieces. So keep your eye out for that one. That will be coming up next. So I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.